Okay, so today we're going to talk about strategy and like what is your strategy moving forward. Because without a strategy, it's very unlikely that you're going to end up where you want to end up. So most of us understand the concept of having a vision, and a vision is essential. So the first thing to do is to create a vision for what you want. But then you've got to have a strategy, and you've got to be able to execute that strategy. So where is it that you want to be in, say, 3 months, 6 months' time? And how exactly are you going to get there? You need to have a strategy for how you're going to arrive at the place you want to get to. Think about it like this. If you are into sports at all, let's take an analogy of, say, soccer. So you'll often see in a soccer match that one of the players will kick the ball, and they will kick it to what looks to be actually an empty part of the field. And that's because they have a strategy. They have a worked out strategy. They've worked out as a team beforehand, and they're doing that play, and they're sending the ball to a place where they know that a team member is going to be. So the ball is going to arrive there at the same time that the team member arrives there. So it looks like they're kicking it to an empty location in the field when actually there is a strategy behind that. And that's what you've got to be able to see yourself. You've got to be able to look ahead into a future that may look like there's nothing happening there, but you can see what you want to happen at that time. You can see what you want to be able to do at that point down the track, what effects you want to have, what impact you want to have, what events you want to be doing, what results you want to be getting, what income you want to be earning. And you can have this vision for that, and then you have a strategy for how you're going to get there. And so if you set that strategy up, then by the time you actually arrive at that place, then you're ready to receive that ball. You've put everything in place, and the ball arrives, whether that, as I said, is the income, the results, the people, the personnel, whatever it is, arrives, and you're ready to bang, kick it and take the next step. And when you're executing like that, that's when you really start to get a flow happening in your business. You start to get that momentum. You just feel like you're just going bang, 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 and just kicking that ball. Things are landing where you want them to. Opportunities are arriving in your life, and it feels almost like luck because you're so in the flow that things are just coming at you, and you're in a position to take them. You're in a position to grab those opportunities and make the most of those opportunities. To go back to our soccer analogy, to kick that goal, to put it away, because you knew exactly that the ball was going to land there, and you knew exactly what sort of kick you were going to do when you got there. So it's the same with your business strategy. Where do you want to be? What do you need to get there? And where is that going to take you? So what will you do as soon as you recognize that you're in that place? What will be your action when you get there? So that is the thing to enact. So that's a little bit about strategy. Strategy is essential. You should really be probably every week having a strategy session with yourself where you think about the week ahead. What is your strategy for this week? What is it that you want to achieve? How does that link into your bigger strategy? So again, whether that's a 3-month, 6-month, 12-month, 5-year strategy, how does this week strategy fit in to that longer term strategy? And what are the essential tasks to help you progress that strategy in this week? So every week, sit down, have a strategy meeting with yourself, ask yourself these questions. Where am I going? Where am I headed? How am I going to get there? How am I going to execute those tasks? And how will I evaluate the execution of those tasks to make sure that they are taking me where I want to be going with my business? So that's a little bit about strategy. I surfed for many years, so I like to kind of think about this similar to surfing. So when you surf, you don't put yourself straight onto a wave. You don't paddle right into the waves where they are. You paddle into a place where ostensibly there's kind of nothing happening. But if you have been watching the waves and you know where the waves are going, then you put yourself in the position where you know the wave is going to come through and pick you up. And then you have to do some work, some paddling. You have to put some effort in to get picked up by that wave. You maybe even have to do some work to maintain your position, because the ocean, the wind, the forces and currents are always, pushing you out. Maybe other people are coming in, and you're jostling for a space in that lineup. But so you might need to do some work even to stay in that position. But when you're clear about the position you need to be in, then that wave, which for me is like that momentum, can kind of come through and collect you and take you to your next destination, and can take you there so much kind of faster than if you had been in the wrong position to start with and you had just tried to kind of paddle there yourself. And that's the power of strategy. You put yourself where you need to be to get to where you want to go to. And that will get you there that much faster. And you will start to feel those things like, oh my God, I just met this person. I just had one of these experiences myself just now of just like, this is where I want to be. I didn't even plan. I never knew that I was going to meet. So I just made a really lovely business contact. I had no idea that I would meet this person. There's so many kind of areas of alignment where we kind of cross over, where we can connect, where we can support each other's business. And there's no way that I could have seen that coming, except that I know from my success in the past that when I'm clear about my vision, I know where I'm going, I keep executing, I keep taking steps, that these kind of events will happen, these unpredictable events, things that I can't plan, people I don't even know I'm going to meet, or opportunities that are going to come my way that I couldn't even know about. But when I see them, I know that's the wave. I want to catch that. I want to be a part of that. I want to ride that wave. I want that contact. I want that opportunity. I'm going to take that now, and I'm ready for it. I'm in the position. I'm here, and that's very much my experience. I'm here. I've got the time. I've got the space. I've got the availability. I've got the confidence and the everything that I need in this moment to make that connection and to take that further. And how is that going to catapult my business and my success and my capacity to influence more people? Because I have been able to make the most of that opportunity, even just to be available for that opportunity, and to be able to show up. So that's the sort of thing that can happen when you get a strategy and you start to execute that strategy. Things will begin to happen that are exactly what you want to happen, but you didn't even realize. They're just like gifts from the universe of things that will take you further, take you closer to your vision. So get your vision, number one. Get a strategy, number two. You can work out the details as you go. You can refine, you can change, but get a strategy. How are you going to get there? What do you need to do? How much do you need to work? What are the steps you need to take? And then begin executing that strategy step by step, little steps, little steps, little steps. Don't try and overdo it. Just keep taking little steps. As they say, most people overestimate what they can achieve in 1 year and underestimate what they can achieve in 3 years. So pull it back a little bit. Just keep taking consistent action. You'll make amazing progress in 12 months, but in 24, 36 months, you will knock it out of the park. So that's my little tip for today. Strategy is absolutely essential. Get onto your strategy now. Weekly strategy sessions. If you can, meet with other people to have these strategy sessions. That will really help as well, just to get your momentum and keep you going. So set up a weekly strategy session. You can use a coach or a mentor for that kind of thing, or if you've got friends that are in business, or even if it's health or relationship, whatever it is, get together and and keep each other accountable to working on those strategies. All right, have a great day. I hope that's been really helpful. Lots of love to you all. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.